Welcome to another edition of LRMania Reviews, and tonight I'm here to review Monday Night Raw. And this show will continue to be the build-up towards SummerSlam. So Raw has definitely been the hotter show of the two. SmackDown had an awful pay-per-view last night. Battleground was a piece of shit, so hopefully Raw puts me in a better mood after that awful show that SmackDown put on last night. So Kurt Angle comes out. First he talks about Jason Jordan, but that's quick. I mean, he doesn't spend too much time on it. He says Jordan's going to have a match tonight. They don't really announce it. He talks, he announces who Brock's going to face, and right as he's going to announce the opponent, Braun Strowman's music hits. Strowman comes out, huge baby face pop. He got a big pop. It was clearly a face reaction. He demands a match at Brock. Then Samoa Joe comes out. Joe didn't have as big of a reaction, more of a mixed reaction. He had some cheer, most boos. He is a heel. He wants the match, of course. And then, of course, Roman Reigns comes out and loud. I mean, you can hear the woman cheer and you can hear the guys boo like really loud. Everyone hates this guy when he talks. I mean, there's again women cheering, but all majority of the rest of the audience despise him. He brags. One thing I really have to point out: he keeps bragging. He retired The Undertaker. No, he did not. The Undertaker will be back. That's all I'm going to say about that. So he wants the match at Brock. Then, Kurt flips out. The three of them are about to get into a fight. He makes a fatal four-way match for SummerSlam. So I guess if you come out and start bitching, you get a title match. That makes sense. And then, they have a brawl. And the brawl, it wasn't that good. It was okay. I mean, Joe and Reigns teamed up against Braun first. Then, Reigns took out Strowman with the spear, and Joe got taken out, and he got held back, but then Strowman got up and hit Reigns with the slam, so Strowman's the one who stood tall at the end. It was fine. I mean, I'm fine with the Fatal 4. I've never been a big fan of Fatal 4-ways or triple threats or Fatal 5-ways or six-pack challenges. Always prefer a singles match, especially for a big show like SummerSlam. I think you want a singles title match with Brock, but a Fatal 4 match will probably be good. And you know what? Maybe it'll go long. Maybe I can have some like 25-minute match, 30-minute match, since Brock's not going to do anything in these singles matches. And he wants to. And there's rumors, of course, he's coming back to mixed martial arts. He wants to fight again. There's a chance. I mean, it hasn't been confirmed, but a lot of people are reporting he's going to make a return, possibly Madison Square Garden. So there's a good chance he loses this match, and it's good because if he's not going to be on TV as the champ, it's definitely better for us. So better for the fans watching. So up next, we have Elias Samson against Finn Balor in a no-disqualification match. We all know how this ends. Bray's coming out, and I'll set up Finn and Bray at SummerSlam. So the two of them have a very good no-disqualification match. They went through two commercial breaks during it. There was the chair was used involved. Balor went after him first, and Samson took over for all. And, of course, Balor just started beating the shit out of him. Balor hit his finisher. Then, of course, Bray Wyatt's fat ass comes on the screen. He hits him with the Sister Abigail, and Elias Samson wins. So it's Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor at SummerSlam. They gave Samson a cheap win. I'm fine with it. I'm okay when they beat Finn. I guess it's okay to beat him because they're not beating the real Finn Balor when he's the demon, when he's at full force. But, it was a really good match, and, it sets up Balor and Wyatt for SummerSlam. So up next is Jason Jordan's debut. Not looking too forward to this, to be honest, because I've seen him wrestle as a single star. In NXT, he didn't show anything. So I think it was a mistake. Right now, I think it might have been a mistake to split him away from Gable, because Gable was really the star of that team. And let's face it, the only reason Jason Jordan's getting this opportunity over Chad Gable is because he's bigger and Chad Gable is short. Vince McMahon, he's a big guy, he's going to give him the opportunity. That's why he has to split up every single tag team. He's a big guy, he can be a big star, single star. Bullshit. Same thing with Big Cass, he's doing nothing. Big Cass sucks as a single star. I don't have much faith in Jordan. So, okay, nice false advertising. They said the Jason Jordan thing was next, but they showed the video package. Then they go to Kurt Angle doing a segment in the back, and Emma comes. She threatens to date Jason Jordan, but Kurt puts her in a match at Nia Jax. Emma wants to get noticed. I don't know what storyline they're doing with her. And then, I guess Enzo and Cass is the next match. They showed Enzo talking to Big Show, so that's the next match. It's fucking lying to us. Enzo comes out. He cuts a long, same promo he's been doing. Unless it was a little bit shorter this week. Big Cass has horrible music interrupts him, and they have the same match they had 2 weeks ago at the pay-per-view. It was a squash match. And then, Cass puts him away. Big Show comes out, and it's just awful. I mean, they had to have Cass kick him. He just kicks him. I mean, we just saw Finn Balor and Elias Sampson beat the shit out of each other a half hour ago. All Cass does is kick Big Show. It looks so shit. His whole program sucks. And this match is going to bomb at the pay-per-view. I'm telling you that. The crowd's going to not give a shit about this match. Man, this whole thing sucks. And they have Alexa Bliss. She did a pretty good interview. Ran down Sasha and Bayley. I don't know if they're doing a fatal 4-way or triple threat or singles. But, I'm looking forward to that. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Bayley and Sasha go out and see who faces Bliss at SummerSlam. They had Nia Jax come out and kill Emma, a complete squash match. So I'm assuming it's a fatal 4-way now at SummerSlam. They built up Nia this strong. Up next is cruiserweight stuff. Don't give a shit about that. So it's piss break. So thankfully the cruiserweight shit's over. Then they show Bayley and Sasha Banks backstage. Sasha's yelling, calling Alexa troll. She's mad at her. So then, Bayley tells her to concentrate on tonight. They're teasing tension between the two. I'm not so sure what's going to happen, so I'm actually really interested to see how this goes. It can go either way. I wouldn't shock me to see Bayley when then maybe Sasha tries to get into a triple threat. I'm not so sure how this one's going to go. So, they recap the whole brawl earlier on the show with Reigns, Strowman, and Joe. And they have the SummerSlam theme song sucks. By Machine Gun Kelly, it sucks. And I don't like the whole graffiti kind of, the way they're promoting all the matches, the match covers. Then they have an awful Jason Jordan interview. Man, it was such a mistake to split American Alpha up. This guy sucks on his own. It's a horrible, awful promo. That promo just sucked. Went on forever. It was one of the worst interviews with Renee Young. And then they go to an Ambrose and Rollins segment. And now Bayley's out for a match with Sasha. This match is probably the most anticipated thing I've been looking forward to on the show. These two have great chemistry, and hopefully they get time to have another great match. So, right after when Sasha Banks comes out, Alexa Bliss comes out for commentary. Of course, the match goes through a commercial break. So Bayley and Sasha end up having a great match on Raw. It was really good. Crowd got into it really a lot in the end. One thing that annoyed me on though is Booker T must have asked Alexa Bliss, who do you want to face at SummerSlam? He asked her like 3 fucking times. It was crazy. Anyway, Bayley and Sasha, really good match. Finish comes and Sasha goes for a frog splash. Pins Bayley, but Bayley turns the pin over and Bayley pins Sasha clean. Holy shit, that was a shock. I was not expecting that at all. That was a complete shock. Bayley and Alexa at SummerSlam. So we're not getting Alexa Sasha SummerSlam. So all I can think of immediately when I saw that, alright, Sasha is going to turn on Bayley at SummerSlam. She's finally going to turn on her. She's costing her the belt. Maybe it's a triple threat. I think they should just do a triple threat. I think that'd be better, but I think for sure she's going to cost Bayley the title, and she's going to finally turn heel on Bayley, what we've been waiting for quite some time. So that's how I automatically saw that direction right away. So they had Jason Jordan destroy Kurt Hawkins. Didn't really care much for his debut. Crowd was still, I think, really kind of drained from that really good women's match earlier. So, don't really see much in him. I wish they kept American Alpha together. So up next is, I believe, Revival's coming out next. So just thinking about the women's stuff, I just kind of noticed Bayley and Alexa already had that terrible feud this year. Man, oh God, we'll have to sit through that. Hopefully just make it a triple threat or something, but we know Sasha's screwing Bayley on the show, but man, I don't want to please, no more This Is Your Life segments. I don't want to sit through that again. It's going to be rough. Wow. We really do not need to see another goddamn rehash of that rivalry. So it's only a few more weeks. I mean, it's probably just going to be a quick thing, but yeah. Not digging that. I don't know how to feel about this whole revival thing. I don't know what the hell is going on with the Hardys and this whole broken GFW controversy. If they're ever going to get this character, I don't even know. It's hard to even care. I mean, I want to see it bad, but it's getting to the point where it just might be out of our WWE's control, out of the fans' control to just not. We're just going to be stuck with these guys. I'm afraid they're going to end up like the Dudleys. So, the Revival's talking. They yell at Charlie Caruso, tell her to get out of the ring. Poor us. We don't get to see her anymore for the rest of the show. And then Gallows and Anderson come out. They interrupt them. I guess their faces now, they're acting all babyface. So they're having a tag match. They show Sheamus and Cesaro watching on the monitors. There's no mention of the Hardys. I don't know if we're going to see the broken gimmick, but crowd chanting for the Hardys. I don't think either of these teams are really that over. I like Revival, but they're really not over yet. And I think Sheamus and Cesaro, I'm not a fan of their fucking team. They fucking are just two bums. They're a Vince McMahon tag team. He puts two guys who aren't doing anything, he ruins, who can't get over, just puts them together instead of establishing two guys to come up on the main roster together that were from NXT, that already have a bit of a following, and he just splits them up and tries to make one of them a single star, then he'll give up on one of the guys, and it'll just be a colossal failure. Just, whatever. I hate this tag team division right now. I mean, the two most over teams, one of them they split up, and the other one they're fucking, I don't know what they're doing with the Hardys. It's just annoying. So Hardy Boys come out. Finally, they got a big pop, biggest pop of the whole match. No one cared about the other two teams, and they distract both teams. Revival ends up winning. Hardys go after Revival. So I guess we're getting the Hardys and Revival at SummerSlam. That looks like the direction, but I don't understand. There's nothing with Cesaro and Sheamus. What are they gonna do? I don't know what the hell they're doing again. There's no one. They don't even mention the tag teams. They just show them on the monitor. It's like they're a complete afterthought. I mean, they're not. Whatever, I don't want to go into another rant. They show Miz now backstage with the Miz Taraj. These two bums are going to be in the main event of Raw. Man, there goes the ratings. So in the main event, what had happened was, they ended up having a good match. Ambrose and Rollins won, and then at the end, they tried to do the whole Shield thing. Rollins tried to do it, Ambrose left him hanging, so still teasing tension. I'm not so sure what the direction is between these two guys. Maybe they face Sheamus and Cesaro. I'm not sure. But overall, Raw was definitely good. It was definitely a much better show than that piece of shit pay-per-view on Sunday Battleground. So Raw was good. My only thing I didn't like was, first of all, the things I did like, the opening segment was great. The Elias Samson Finn Balor match was really good. Sasha and Bayley was really good. So they did a lot of good stuff on the show. It ended up being a good show. But, I don't want to see Alexa Bliss and Bayley again. Hopefully it's a triple threat. Or if I can even live with the Fatal 4 with Nia. Don't want to see that again, the more I think about it. But other than that, the show was good. I think they could have picked a better way to end the show. I don't know if that was really the best match to end the show with, but overall, good show. And hopefully, hopefully SmackDown can rebound tomorrow night after that awful show. And there's no denying, without question, Raw is clearly heads and shoulders above SmackDown right now.